the big Aristotle, Shaqtus, Shaq Claus. I can't think of every name. This guy is known by every freaking name in the book, universally known as Shaquille O'Neal, one of the greatest centers of all time, the greatest center of his generation. Much respect to him. 4-time NBA champion, 1-time league MVP, 2-time scoring champion. We could keep going on and on. 8-time All-NBA first team. Much respect to the man. Dominant force. And what's amazing is that a lot of people feel like it could have been even better. A lot of people feel like there was times where he didn't come in the season in shape, and they could have had even more dominant seasons and more dominant playoff runs. So, but much respect, just an unstoppable force. Really revolutionized the game. Certainly the most dominant player since Wilt Chamberlain. There hasn't been a player like him since, not even close. And maybe it's the era we're in where the stretch fours and the stretch fives and guys don't play in the post how they used to. But this man just dominated. He dominated within 7 to 8 feet from the basket, and really maybe within 5 feet, because all I can remember is jump hooks, dunks, and just elbows to the face and in your face smash mouth basketball. Just really brought a football element to the game of basketball, and just a very dominant center. And at a particular time, maybe for a 10-year stretch, the best center in the league, and just dominated the sport of basketball. Really showed that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. This is not even a question. I think with Shaq is actually one of the higher ups when it comes to basketball. People never really talk about is he in the Hall of Fame or not, because who cares? We know he's there. People always talk about Shaq a top 10 player, top 5 player. That's the type of player Shaq is. Shaq was the most dominant player of his generation, and that includes in a time where Michael Jordan played. And obviously when we use dominant, we're talking about physical prowess. There's different ways to win the game, and Shaq did it on multiple levels. Although he was not a great free throw shooter, somehow still managed to get 4 championships, somehow still managed to be the best player in the league in multiple seasons, and on a team where there was Kobe Bean Bryant, the Black Mamba himself, who's got a stake. He's in them sweepstakes of greatest of all time players too, and Shaq was the best player during that particular time. So much respect to the big Aristotle, Shaq, all of these different names that we could keep going on. Much respect to you, man.